Ode to Enchanted Light and Sleeping in the Forest. Guided close read. Although these poets use different poetic forms and styles to write about nature, both express an appreciation for nature that causes us to consider our own feelings about nature and our relationship with it. An ode expresses appreciation for its subject. It usually deals with serious themes and may follow set rules for structure, rhyme, and rhythm. Identify evidence that this poem is an ode. Pause while you think. It expresses appreciation for natural light shining through leaves. Phrases such as shining on every leaf and a glass overflowing express an abundance of natural beauty. Figurative language compares things in a way that is not literally true to emphasize ideas or create an emotional effect. A simile is a type of figurative language that compares using like or as. Identify the simile in lines 3 through 5. Pause while you think. Light, like a green latticework of branches. What is the comparing word? Explain what is being compared and how the simile affects the poem's meaning. Pause while you think. The comparing word is like. The light is compared to a green crisscross pattern, creating the enchanted image of dappled dancing light. Sleeping in the Forest. Guided close read. A lyric poem is a poem that expresses the personal thoughts and feelings of a speaker. The speaker, or the person who is telling the poem, can be the poet or an invented character who has an experience that he or she is responding to. Reread lines 1 through 8. Identify the speaker and explain what he or she is communicating to the reader. Which words reveal the speaker's message? Pause while you think. The poem begins with the word I. This suggests that the poet could be the speaker, recounting a very personal experience in the forest. The phrase, "thought the earth remembered me," suggests that the poet is talking about an intimate companion, someone who is holding her like a mother might hold a baby in the dark skirts of her lap. Reread lines 9 through 14. Is the speaker comfortable with the natural world? What evidence supports your answer? Pause while you think. The speaker conveys the idea that in the forest, the separation between her and the natural world dissolves. The speaker's thoughts are light and are in tune with the small kingdoms of animals. Remember that poets often use figurative language to compare things, give emphasis to meaning, and create emotion. Reread lines 9 through 11. Identify the figurative language, it's a simile, used and explain its effect on the meaning of the poem. Pause while you think. The poet compares two unlike things, her thoughts to flying moths. The simile describes how close to nature she feels and how her thoughts come and go like moths flying.